Here are some descriptions of some Indian mythological characters. Let us read and find out some details and also write short introductions of the last two characters. Balram. Balram was the elder brother of Lord Krishna. Balram is considered as the 8th incarnation of Vishnu. Another view considers him the incarnation of Shesh, that is, serpent. Indra. Indra is considered as the king of gods. He is also the god of firmament. He holds or possesses the unbeaten weapon called Vajra. Sheshnag. Sheshnag is the king of all serpents or nags. He has 1,000 heads. He is the couch and canary of Vishnu. It is also said that he bears the earth on his head. At the end of a kalp, he vomits enormous fire which destroys the world. Menka. Menka was a beautiful Apsara in the court of Indra. When Vishwamitra performed tap, Indra, becoming fearful, sent Menka to end the tap of Vishwamitra, and Menka succeeded in it. The Ganga. The Ganga is the holiest river. It is said that she was in the heaven. By the efforts of King Bhagirath, the Ganga agreed to come to the earth. On the earth, she was taken up by Lord Shiva on his head. She was trapped there, and when she asked for forgiveness, Lord Shiva released her. So it is said, the Ganga flows from the head of Lord Shiva. Angad. Angad was a Vanar, that is, monkey, who helped Ram to find his wife Sita. He also helped Ram to fight against Ravana. He was the son of Bali and Tara and nephew of Sugriv. Ashwathama. Ashwathama was the son of Guru Drona. He is the grandson of the Brahmin sage Bharadwaj. Ashwathama fought on the Kauravas side against the Pandavas. The rumors about his death led to the death of Drona by Prince Drishdhyumna. Ashwathama is also said to have killed many in the Pandava camp in a sneak attack. Now look here. Some words and their meanings are jumbled up. Let us read the words and match them with their meanings. Rishi, Sannyasi, Shishya, Danav, Manav, Acharya, Vaitalik. The person who moves around in search of dharma. A son of Manu. The head of the ashram. The person who teaches dharma. A son of Vetal. The disciple. A son of Danu. Now let us match the words with their meaning. Rishi, the person who teaches dharma. Sannyasi, the person who moves around in search of dharma. Shishya, the disciple. Danav, a son of Danu. Manav, a son of Manu. Acharya, the head of the ashram. Vaitalik, a son of Vaital.
The Devs and Asurs were always fighting each other. The Devs were from amongst the gods, the Asurs were demons. The Asurs were powerful, capable of all kinds of wickedness. Some of them were great rulers and mighty kings. In their fight with the Devs, the Asurs had an advantage. They had on their side a great saint and teacher, Shukracharya, who knew the mantra or magic formula for bringing dead people back to life. he restored to life many Asurs who were killed in the battles against the Devs. The Devs did not have anybody who knew that mantra. They went to their chief advisor, Brihaspati, and sought his help. But Brihaspati said, "I do not know the science of giving life to the dead. Only Shukracharya knows it. Somebody from your side should go to him and stay with him as his student and learn the secret. We have nobody with us to undertake such a difficult task, but we feel that your own son, Katch, would be the best choice for this purpose." Brihaspati thought for a while and then said, "Yes, let Katch go." The Devs called Katch and asked him if he could render them his service. They said, "Go to Shukracharya and be with him as his disciple for as long as is necessary to learn the science of raising the dead. Serve him with all devotion. You may also be friendly with Devyani, his beautiful daughter. That will help you in attaining your objective." Katch promised to do his best to fulfill his mission. He took leave of the Devs and went to Shukracharya's hermitage. The great sage received him with all kindness. "O great teacher," said Katch, "I am Katch, the son of Brihaspati. I want to be your student. I am eager to gain knowledge of Sanjeevani Vidya at your feet." "Are you the son of Brihaspati?" asked Shukracharya. "If so, what can I teach you that your father can't? Anyway, you have come to me in search of knowledge. I shall be happy to help you in whatever way I can. I shall be at your service from now on," said Katch. "You need not do any heavy work here," said Shukracharya. "You can help me in my prayers by bringing flowers from the jungle. You can also bring firewood for my sacrificial fire, and you can look after my cows, take them out for grazing, and bring them back when they are fed." "I shall try to do everything to your satisfaction," said Katch. Thus, Katch began to live with Shukracharya. Because of his keen devotion and good service, he won the favor of Shukracharya. Katch was young, handsome, and very intelligent, and no wonder Devyani fell in love with him at first sight. But Katch was a student, and he could not respond to her love. All the same, Katch liked her and considered her a friend. He gathered flowers and fruits for her and helped her in her household duties. Sometimes they would wander about the jungles, and at times they sang and danced together. In course of time, the Asurs found out why Katch was staying with Shukracharya. They did not want the secret of reviving dead people to be known to the Devs, and therefore they decided to remove Katch from Shukracharya's hermitage for good. That could only be done by killing him. One day, when Katch was taking his master's cows to the jungle, the Asurs waylaid him and killed him. But they had to do away with his body. They were afraid that Shukracharya might revive Katch. So they cut his body into pieces and gave the pieces to wolves and jackals. In the evening, Devyani was waiting for Katch, but the cows returned home without him. Devyani was upset. She went to her father and said,
"The sun has set. The cows have returned home. Katch has not come. He is either lost or dead. O father, bring Katch back. I cannot live without him."
Shukracharya considered for a while as to what could have happened to Katch. He felt that Katch was dead and said, "I shall bring him back to life. Wait a little." Then he silently said the secret mantra or magic formula. At once, Katch appeared before the master. When Devyani asked him why he was late, he said, "The Asurs killed me, cut my body into pieces, and fed the wolves and jackals with them. When the great saint, your father, summoned me, I came out of the wolves and jackals, tearing their bodies, and now I stand before you." Katch continued to live with Shukracharya and Devyani, but the Asurs did not keep quiet. One day, Katch was in the jungle collecting flowers when the Asurs caught him. They killed him, and grinding his body into paste, they mixed it with the waters of the ocean. Devyani was again in despair when Katch did not return from the jungle. She told her father that she would not wish to live unless Katch was brought back. Again, Shukracharya with his magic spell brought Katch back. The Asurs were very disappointed at their failures. They thought of a plan to dispose of Katch in such a way that Shukracharya would never be able to bring him back to life. The Asurs caught Katch the third time. They killed him and burnt his body. They collected the ashes and mixed the ashes with the divine wine, Somaras, that Shukracharya drank. When Katch was missing again, Devyani said to her father,
"Father, Katch went out to gather firewood, but he has not come back. Surely he is lost or dead."
Shukracharya meditated for a while and said, "Yes, Katch is dead, and now it is difficult for me to bring him back to life. I am helpless now. Whenever I bring him back to life, he is slain again. O Devyani, do not grieve, do not cry. You should not distress yourself for a mortal. Gods are aware of your beauty. Any one of them may propose to you."
But Devyani said, "How can I not grieve for the death of the one whom I love. He was handsome, he was great, and he was young. No god will be like him. I will starve myself to death and follow him."
Shukracharya was sorry for his daughter and angry with the Asurs, who slew a disciple under his care. At Devyani's request, he began summoning Katch back from death. Katch answered in a low voice from his stomach. "I am Katch," he said. "I was killed by the Asurs, who burnt my body and mixed the ashes with the divine wine that you have drunk. Be gentle to me, O my master. Consider me as your son, as I am now part of you." The Shukracharya said to Devyani, "What can I do now? Katch is within me. Either I live or Katch lives. Both of us cannot exist together hereafter."
"If Katch dies," said Devyani, "I will not live, and if you die, I also die."
Shukracharya was in a fix. He said to Katch, "Victory is yours. Since Devyani looks on you with such kindness, receive me from the magic mantra, or the secret of bringing back the dead to life. When you come out of me, try the mantra on my body." The Shukracharya taught Katch the secret mantra and asked him to come out of his stomach. Katch appeared in all his brilliance and saw his teacher lying dead. He immediately revived him with his newly learnt mantra. Katch then paid homage to him, calling him father as he was newborn out of him. Katch stayed for some more time and then sought the blessings of his master to return home. Shukracharya gave Katch permission to leave, but Devyani, seeing him about to depart, said to him,
"Don't go away. You know how I have loved you from the time you were a student. Now that you have completed your studies, it is time you should return my love and marry me."
Katch said, "I respect you very much. You are dearer than life to me, but you are my sister. Both of us came out of your father. All my love for you is a brother's love for a sister."
"You are great and I love you," said Devyani. "Remember, my love for you saved you from death 3 times. Why did I do that if not for love? Don't discard me. Accept me as your wife."
"It is a sin if I agree to do